bread, and then put this in the oven.
She made it. I fell in love with it. And then she never made it again. Put him first. Once you do that, you may not get there, but you may take 3 steps.
So it is Monday afternoon. It's about 3 o'clock. And as usual, I'm spending my lunch break running errands. I actually have to run to go get my nails done and then run to the grocery store real quick. I actually need to go like full-fledged grocery shopping, but I don't want to be in there all day today, so I'll probably just go and like get the stuff I need for dinner tonight, and then we'll get the rest like tomorrow or something. But today I'm in charge of cooking for tonight, so I'm thinking about doing like a stuffed chicken. I haven't done it in like, years. I remember the first time I did it was whenever me and Deon were still in undergrad. And so I haven't done it in quite a while. But Deon said that he wants something healthy, so I figured why not go ahead and do the stuffed chicken. So basically it's pretty easy because all it is just yeah, it's pretty easy because all it is just the chicken. You take the chicken breast, slice it in half, and then stuff it with spinach and feta cheese, and then you roll the chicken in breadcrumbs, and then basically then you just bake it in the oven for like 30 minutes. And that's it. It's pretty easy. So yeah, it's been a pretty slow day today. Just working as usual. I didn't vlog at all. Like, we didn't vlog at all during the weekend because honestly, y'all, it was a really slow weekend. Like, I didn't do anything but lounge around, and it was perfection. It was literally exactly what I needed. It was just perfect. So I didn't really do anything. I just watched movies and like caught up on TV all weekend, cleaned up and stuff a little bit, but mainly just relaxed. It was wonderful. All right, y'all, so I'm back home and I'm about to cook this chicken. So I figured I'd kind of talk to you guys through it with me since I'm just cooking really. So I'm starting off with like 6 or 7 thawed out plain boneless chicken breast. Like I said, it's been a while since I've actually made this recipe, but I remember whenever I did make it, I know Deon loved it, and this is just a nice twist on like a basic baked chicken recipe, because I told y'all before about like how much Deon loves baked chicken and how much I despise baked chicken because baked chicken can be really bland and boring. So for me, like adding in the stuffing and rolling it in the breadcrumbs really makes a big difference. So for the spinach, I'm just taking, walked all over there. So for the spinach, I'm just taking this fresh spinach from Walmart, and just cooking this. It's a bad lighting situation. Yeah, this probably won't work, but I'm just taking this spinach and just cooking it basically in a pan on the stove. Nothing fancy there. The recipe itself actually calls for like minced garlic and olive oil, but anytime a recipe actually calls for minced garlic, I just always use garlic powder because it's just way easier and it's something we always have. So I always just use garlic powder instead. Keep it simple. Just plain spinach and onion, or onion powder will do. So I'm gonna let that simmer a little bit. Okay, so now that I have my chicken all sliced up in this bowl, the next step is to take, I always forget what this is called, but I just take this and basically beat the chicken to make it thinner. Because once you do that, it really helps to make the chicken a lot easier to stuff as opposed to keeping it thick like this. So I'm gonna try to tilt this down so you guys can see. There we go. So I just take the chicken and basically just beat it up with the spiked end of whatever this is called. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll just do that. It also, if you notice, it also helps kind of spread the meat a little bit. It kind of gives you a little bit more meat to work with, which I really like. And this isn't actually in the recipe. I just remember whenever I cooked this last time, I used this thing because it was a trick that, I can't remember who taught me how to make this, but whoever taught me how to make this, they suggested I use this because it helps make it easier. So that is what I'm doing. All right, so that is done. And my spinach is basically done as well. Okay, so while the spinach is finishing up, next step basically is to add the feta cheese to the spinach mixture. And that was quite a lot. So let's put a little bit in there. I'm gonna stir this around. I'm gonna take my chicken breast. Here's the first one. And basically all you do is I'm gonna lightly season it with that seasoning on both the outside and the inside. Okay, just real lightly. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of the spinach, make sure I'm on the inside. Yes, this is the inside. I'm gonna take a little bit of the spinach cheese mixture and basically stuff the inside of this. And you don't need a whole lot because of course whenever you cut into it, the cheese and stuff will spill out, but take that, close the chicken, and that's really it, y'all. It's so easy. Okay guys, so now that I am done stuffing all my chicken breasts, I had 7. So now that I'm done, I'm going to do 2 more things. First thing is I'm gonna take my chicken breast. Yeah, y'all know Deon doesn't eat bread or anything, so I don't wanna, you know, put these on his chicken breast. But I am gonna put these on mine. So I'm gonna use the Progresso garlic and herb breadcrumbs. I'm gonna put a little bit on this paper plate here. And then roll them in the breadcrumbs. Okay, I have some toothpicks. So I'm going to just go ahead and stick these in there just to make sure that everything stays together. Okay, and then the last thing is I have a cup of warmed up butter. And I'm gonna just lightly drizzle this over the chicken breast. Oh my gosh, y'all, it looks so stinking good. And then put this in the oven. I'm gonna heat it up at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. Probably 30 to 45 minutes, and then we'll be done. All right, y'all, so I am about to head out to go get my nails done, but I wanna show you guys my finished product. This is what it looks like. So nice and yummy, and again, it is healthy, which is really good. The 3 in the middle are the ones that have the breadcrumbs on it, and then the other 4 do not. But yeah, like I said, they're really nice and tender right now, so super easy to cut through. Tastes really good. So that is my dish for the night. I don't cook that often, y'all, so this is good for me. So it took a lot longer than I expected, but you know, the nail shop's not too far away and I can just walk in and get my nails done. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to go to this place I've been to before, or I may try a new place. Because I am gonna be doing a dip today. I decided I don't wanna do acrylics anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and go take these nails off that I have right now and then go get the dip powder, my beloved dip powder, which I love so much.
What's up, job turkeys? Long time no say to. Yeah, I just came up with that. So anyways, y'all, my day was great. Hope your day was well. Kind of in a rush, but we're gonna make this work. All right, y'all, so I walk in, right? And I called Kyra and I was like, did you cook something? Cause I'm hungry. because I asked if she was gonna cook dinner later. Later, she said yeah. So I walked in and she was like, "Yeah, I just baked some chicken." I was like, "Cool." Got me some vegetables. Cool. Vegetables raw. Cool. I'm good. Anyway, so I walked in and I look on the stove and this is literally like my favorite. Like something that I can eat every day. Like nonstop. Stuffed spinach, stuffed chicken. And it's stuffed with spinach and feta cheese. Let me just show you. I know she already showed you because I'm pretty sure she recorded her doing this. Dog. I came in and I was like, what? Baby actually cooked? Gina? Yeah. Let me tell y'all a quick backstory about this stuffed chicken. Yo, she has made this once? Twice. Oh, okay. Twice. In 8 years? And she first introduced...
It hasn't been 8 years since I'm married.
She made it twice in almost 8 years, y'all. Whatever. But she made this thing once, trying to be all cute and stuff for me when we were dating. And she made it. I fell in love with it. And then she never made it again.
You never made it again.
I never made it again, or you never made it again?
You never made it again.
Okay, here she go. But anyways, I just thought I'd brag on her just a little bit. Oh, Joe sent you some baked macaroni and cheese, like with 3 different cheeses, and it actually tastes really good. I seasoned it a little bit.
Who made
and
it?
Then Joe, it's actually pretty good.
Does he not? Wait,
Yeah, I told him you like it. I told him you liked it. But yeah, so I'm a pretty excited man tonight. Maybe tonight, if a brother ain't too tired, I can show her some love. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, so that was good. Same old, getting ready for tests. Just another day. Y'all, this grad school life though, if you're in grad school and you're watching this, grad school isn't a punk. Like you literally have to fight your way through every day. He's still working on me. I'm not perfect. But anyways, I hope everybody had a great day. I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.
We eating healthy and I was making margarita.
Oh, okay. She's eating semi-healthy. And she's about to make a margarita. What part of that makes sense?
I want a good drink kind.
She's becoming a drunk, but I'm not gonna tell nobody.
Shit, I'm not gonna drink.
Alright, y'all.
Hey y'all, so I am back home from getting my nails done. I got my nails done earlier and I'm officially back to short and simple nails. I went for this like light pink nude color and I love this color, y'all. Like y'all know, like I love nudes, even though I did the chrome thing and I'll probably be doing something bold next time maybe, I don't know. But my go-to is always nude nails. And I love this like soft pink nude. It's so pretty. So anyways, I went back short. I did the dip powder like I mentioned earlier, and then I went back short because I am going to attempt to grow my natural nails back out again. I've done it before and then I did it for a while and then broke some nails and then kind of just like went crazy. But now I'm gonna start growing my natural nails back out. So I figured if I'm not growing back out, just start from scratch, cut them all down and then grow them out, you know, basically from scratch. So that is my nails. I told you guys I cooked dinner earlier. I'm so glad I cooked before I went to my nails done because y'all know I got home. I did not want to do nothing at all. So I'm glad I cooked before I left. And Deon liked what I cooked, which is good. He enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was a good choice. Of course, I couldn't just do all healthy. I had to have mine with margarita, of course, but it was well worth it. Y'all had a long day, but anyways, now I'm just about to chill on the couch probably. I know Deon has to study because he has a test tomorrow, so while he's studying, I'll probably just go ahead and just chill on the couch and then fall asleep. But yeah, oh, and I didn't show you guys my haircut. So this is kind of what my haircut looks now that I have washed my hair and applied products that I usually use. So definitely looks a lot different than it did in the last vlog. more defined, not as like big and puffy. It's still very rounded, which I really like. Like around here is very round. My bangs and stuff are cut in the front, which is perfect. Up here I have way more volume than I did before because these pieces up here are way shorter. So that makes a huge difference up there. And I really like it. So that is my hair. And I'm about to go ahead and just put this food up, plan on drawing for the night, and talk to you guys in the morning.
What's up, job turkeys? So y'all, I just wanted to, I had something on my heart, so I thought I would share it with you all. Let me see. How to say this in layman's terms so that we'll all be on the same page. All right? So it starts like this. Sometimes we question why we're not where we think we should be. And when I first started this journey to get to this MDPT and sooner or later surgeon stage, and things wasn't always smooth, I would question like, Lord, why must you continue to test me? Like, haven't you realized by now I am one of your most worthy soldiers? Regardless what you do, I'm going to still continue to give you praise. If I fall, I'm going to pick myself back up, and I'm still going to thank you for that failure. So, this weekend was just one of those times I had to go into prayer. And it was more about a marriage thing. And I did something. I had did something and it wasn't too acceptable. But at that time, I thought it was the best decision for me, not considering how she would feel about it. So I made the decision and I just went after it. I just went after it. And it turned out now it was worse in the midst of it. And after we discussed it, talked about it, it's fine. But that brings me to my point. Y'all, sometimes we continue to fail and fail and fail. And we question God and say, why am I not where I think I should be? That's the first thing. Why am I not where I think I should be? So, in saying that, that's the first point I want to make. You don't even realize what you're saying until after you hear yourself. And then you still take a couple of more weeks. Some people take years, months. You notice I skipped to years because usually people don't grasp it in the first minute, day, week, month, and so on. But me being the intellectual person that I am, automatically caught onto it. I'm just like, where I think I should be. That's not right. Whatever you want and wherever you think you should be, if it's not working out for you at this moment, it's because God is saying that you're not ready for it. It is not a part of His plan. It's not your plan, it's His plan. So that's one point. Second point is that you have to learn how to praise in the midst of a storm. If you don't know how to do that, you're never going to make it. And I say that wholeheartedly because from a person who has struggled time after time after time, who has failed time after time after time, and who has questioned Him, who has continuously went to bed with tears in his eyes trying to figure out what what I'm not doing that's pleasing in his sight, I realize one thing. It's not my time. You just can't give up just because it's not working for you right now. It's not your time. You have to take I out of it and put him first. Once you do that, then you may take 3 steps. You may not get there, but you may take 3 steps. And then that second point was praise in the midst of a storm. Before you get there, not once you get there, before you get there, in the midst of that trial, the midst of that storm, you need to learn how to say, I'll still praise you in spite of. Once you say that, another door will open. You have to learn how to consider his plan before your own. You have to. So, if you can't do that, baby, you're going to be stuck. Third thing, and I'm done. You have to consider him first. You are a breathing, living testament of his great power. He deserves nothing but praise. But what we have to realize is that if we don't consider him first, everything we do is for nothing. That was just on my heart, and I had to share it with someone because that's what I learned this weekend. I had to re-acknowledge that and come back and face that this past weekend and while going through this grad program. Like, I know earlier I said grad school is no punk. Like, man, every day I feel like I'm kicked, I'm punched, I'm slapped. And I'm just trying to make it to the next day. Sometimes the day gets the best of me. And other times I'm like, get back, bow. Take that right, take that left. You can't see these hands, bruh. Yeah. Anyways. Alright, y'all have a good night. Good night, y'all turkeys.